My guest, Crickette Tantoco. We see her on magazine covers, society pages, and we think we know her, just like we think we know a lot of people. But the question is, do we really know Crickette Tantoco? It's your backup work, right?
Yes.
Oh, with Rustan's now.
I'm with SSI. I work for Anton for Payless, and I do special projects for him. Yes. Yeah.
It takes a while to get used to this. Are you?
No.
No. This is going to be a journey of getting to know a very special human being. This is Boy Abunda, and welcome to Olay Conversations. In your kind of job, because I know that you have to deal with a lot of people, how important is it to look good every day for you?
I think it's extremely important in my job because you're judged by first impressions. I'm in marketing, so...
You deal with a lot of people, so
Yes.
it is important that you are beautiful. When you say you are judged by people, who are these people?
Your suppliers, your employees, yeah. I noticed that when I have to do a presentation, that my confidence comes from looking good. If I'm dressed well, I'm dressed appropriately, I'm good to go.
But Crickette, this is a simplistic question. And having said that, I would pose this. Who are you?
Oh my gosh, I've never really given it thought.
There's another way of phrasing it. Who are you when no one is watching?
Okay, I'm a child. I love to read books. I'm secretly a nerd. I would like to pretend that I'm an athlete, but really I'm not. I'm the sum total of all my experiences.
That's right.
And I won't change anything.
What makes you laugh?
My children, my staff. I work with a lot of young people, and I noticed that at my age, I don't laugh as much. So my sister and I were watching my staff. She goes, look at these 20-year-olds. All they do is laugh and laugh. And I love young people. They energize me. So
Right. So why
I
don't
stay
we
with
just
them.
laugh with them? What is beauty to you?
Beauty for me is, well, of course, it's physical. But they say after a certain age, it's what's inside that comes out. So at my age, you better have some personality, some character, or you just cross over at a certain age and you join the ranks of the invisible. I mean, you're neither male nor female. You're just invisible. I have kids that are going to be 24 and 19 respectively this year. So when you're walking down the street, they look at your kids. They don't look at you anymore. So at a certain point, you really do cross over. You really do join the ranks of the invisible.
I didn't realize that. I didn't look at things from that perspective.
Well, you become invisible if you have no substance, if there's nothing to back it up, if you have no achievements, no accomplishments, if you do not have your own voice, independent thinking. So, but if you have that and character, then that shines through. You know how some people, you don't even see them, but you feel their energy and their aura in the room. I don't mind being invisible physically, but at least my presence must be felt. So at a certain time, you're transitioning. But physical will always be important, of course, let's not lie.
That's true. Are you afraid to grow old?
I've always wanted to be young. I am afraid to grow old. Even when I was young, I wanted to be younger. I so totally bought into that Peter Pan myth. And when you think that way, that's when you get in trouble. So I just want to prolong my shelf life. I just want to be visible for a little bit more.
But I'll ask you this. Meron ka bang mga insecurities?
Yes, I have a lot of insecurities.
Katulad, Crickette.
Okay, let's start physical. I wish I had less eye bags and I want to have super straight teeth.
I didn't even notice.
My posture is really bad. That's why I take Pilates.
Okay.
I'm
So you
very-
work on it?
Yeah. And of course, you know,
Okay.
that constant aging. I'm aging. You know, I want to be young. And one day I woke up and aging and all the signs and are my constant companions.
Okay. All right.
Everybody hates getting old, but I mean, it's inevitable for all of us. So there's two approaches to that, right? It's either I'll fight it every step of the way, or you embrace it and wear it as a badge of honor. I think a happy medium between the two is best. I mean, that's what I would advocate.
Sometimes a career can rob you of your, happiness, of your sense of beauty. What are your thoughts?
If you are so driven and your personality really becomes so rotten, you become greedy and too ambitious, you really turn into an ugly person. And of course, there's the physical stress.
That's right.
So you get wrinkles, your skin is dull, you're in the office the whole day, you don't get to exercise, your fanny's getting big. All that contribute to aging. Yeah,
So how do you balance? How do you stay beautiful in a very stressful job?
work hard, play hard. So
I love that. Gusto ko yun.
Yeah.
Work hard, play hard. Kanina you mentioned your husband.
Yes.
He's very attractive. Is that a
Yes.
problem?
Can't wait to look younger?
New Best Ever Olay Regenerist, now with 20% more anti-aging ingredients.
See your lines and wrinkles reduced before you even finish one jar.
Olay Regenerist.
P&G.
But they think kasi, Crickette, because of your that life is easy.
No, it's not. They think it's all glitz and glamour. No, it's not. It's so totally not.
Diba? Are you afraid of other things?
Yeah, I have other fears. I
Like?
don't give in to it because I feel I'll be a slave to it. You know, like, there's so much pressure when you're visible to be a certain way or to act a certain way. There's pressure to, in terms of opinions, not to voice very strong ones. But everything is balanced. You can't be too opinionated that you're obnoxious. So as my husband says, I said, magpakatotoo ka. Yeah.
That's true. And because you know what your insecurities are, you tend to work harder to be better.
I feel one way to maximize oneself is to always go out one's comfort zone. This is outside my comfort zone.
Doing this interview is outside your comfort
Yes,
zone.
it enriches me. And most of the time, I say, oh, that wasn't as bad as I thought, and I actually enjoyed it. So it makes me a better person.
Kanina, you mentioned your husband.
Yes.
He's very attractive. Is that a
Yes.
problem?
Not for me. I think it's a plus.
But it is not easy to have attractive men.
I don't worry about that with my husband. I'm very secure with him.
Do you talk about it?
He's very monogamous. Yes, it happens in front of me because a lot of times I think we've been married so long that they think we're brother and sister. So a lot of times they would flirt with him in front of me. And we just laugh about it. But Donnie, for the longest time, didn't even notice. I'm lucky in that respect that he is monogamous. He respects the vows kasi he thinks that if he cheats, malas yun. O, diba?
Tama yan.
I'm not overly jealous, but there are some girls, you know that they have intent. So there was somebody before who called him up at 9 in the evening. Oh, I'm sick. I really have the flu. Will you come over and bring me cough syrup? I said,
Really?
Yeah, I said, oh, I don't think that's happening. There's just no way. So, you know.
How important is a man to your concept of beauty and happiness?
I believe I derive my happiness on my own, but it's so much more fun and so much more masaya if there's a man around.
Of course.
I mean, who do you dress up for? I don't dress up for my girlfriends. I dress up for my man, so...
You love conversations. You still do.
Yes.
Just like the very first time you met.
Yes. Well, my kids say, Mom, Dad, what do you guys talk about all the
You've been
time?
together for so long.
Yes. I said, well, you better marry somebody that you can talk to because after a while, magkikilitian na lang kayo.
Which isn't so bad too. Okay, let's talk about money and beauty.
Okay.
You know, some people would say, why worry about beauty? You can buy it. Do you agree?
Physical beauty, definitely, you can buy. I mean, you can buy nose, you can buy boobs, but you can't buy personality, you can't buy character, you can't buy memories,
That's true.
you can't buy experiences, so yeah, you
That-
can't buy values, you can't.
What should men know about women?
That we really should be respected and not taken for granted, that we should be celebrated. And when we are, it benefits you. You know what they say, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. So you might as well make us happy, yeah?
That's true. Just last question. I mean, just complete the sentence. I am beautiful because.
Okay,
Take your time. I am beautiful because.
I'm beautiful because I'm authentic, because I'm genuine. I'm beautiful because I'm simply me.
You are beautiful because you are simply you, you're authentic, you're simple, and because you
No,
don't...
I'm not simple.
Yeah, I love
There
that.
is no simple bone in my
That's
body.
why you are beautiful. Maraming salamat, Crickette.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for this conversation. Crickette Tantoco is one of the most interesting, one of the most fascinating people I have interviewed, I have talked to. And that's going to stay for a long, long time. This is Boy Abunda for Olay Conversations, where women claim their beauty.
Can't wait to look younger?
New Best Ever Olay Regenerist, now with 20% more anti-aging ingredients.
See your lines and wrinkles reduced before you even finish one jar.
Olay Regenerist.
P&G.